Hey guys, it's Dawn Mays. Hope you're doing well today. I am coming on today to talk to you about one of my favorite books and one of the lessons that I learned from it early on. Now, do I practice it all the time? No, not always. But it is something that I learned that is really important. So, first of all, my light is really weird on this thing today. I normally do my videos early in the morning in my office and the light's really good. I don't know if this is because I'm doing it late in the afternoon, but sorry if it looks a little fuzzy. I can't quite figure out what the problem is. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to tell you about my book. Again, it's called The Compound Effect by Darren Hardy. And it is was a New York Times bestseller. It's been on the market for quite some time. But one of the things that I liked about it, one of the lessons that I learned in it was that it's more important to have why power than willpower. And I think that people confuse those sometimes. And if you're not in the network marketing space, you probably don't talk about your why that much. But truly, your why is crucial to all aspects of your life. All things that you really, truly want, you need to have a good why. So, if you think that willpower is what it takes to get you to do those things that you want most, it's kind of like trying to empty the ocean with a bucket. Willpower just is not enough. You need something bigger. So, I struggle with my weight. I'm on a weight loss journey now and trying to lose some weight, and it's going pretty well, but there are days where I just feel weak and I struggle, and I tell people, gosh, I just don't have the willpower. But it's really not that I don't have the willpower. It's that I don't have the why power. So what that means is, I think I know why. I mean, we all think we know why we want to take an extra job and make extra money and why we want to lose weight. You think you do, but that's just surface. You have to go much deeper to figure that out. And so if I had truly found my why, which I'm still working on because losing this weight is important to me, but once you find your why, you find that thing that makes it easy to say no to those M&Ms that your husband just brought in or the cake that he's about to bake. We have a little bit of a sweet tooth in my house. So, but the willpower isn't strong enough. So you look for that why power. So it's like you've heard the definition of insanity, where it's just doing the same thing over and over and looking for different results. That doesn't work. So you got to figure out how to do something different and get better results, different and better results. So it's time to figure out your why. And your choices only become meaningful when you can tie them to your dreams and your goals. Your choices have to be aligned with what you identify as your purpose and your core self and your highest values. You've got to want something and know why you want it, or you will give up too easily. And it happens all the time in life and in business, particularly in our line of business. People give up. They come in and they think, hey, I'm going to go in here and make a few bucks, make my money back, and then sit back and watch the money roll in. And when that doesn't happen, then they quit, right? So think, why do you join the network marketing industry, online space business? Why do you do that? Many people will say, I just need some extra money. I want to pay some bills. Well, again, that comes down to willpower, and that's not enough, because if you don't have the why, you have to connect it to what happens if you don't make that money. Do you lose your home? Do you lose your car? Can you not buy groceries? Or maybe you just want to put your kids in a better school. Maybe it's not as dire as losing your home, but you want to put your kids in a better school. They're in school now. They're getting an education. But maybe they're just stuck in a less than ideal school. Maybe it isn't safe, which is a big deal. Or the commute's too long, or the quality of education isn't what it could be. These would be stronger motivators than just saying I need some extra money. Does that make sense? You got to get down to how it affects you, how it really truly affects you if you don't meet that goal. Okay. So Darren says, truly identifying your why is crucial. And what motivates you is your ignition to your passion, the source of your enthusiasm, and the fuel of your persistence. The power of your why is what gets you going and what keeps you going through the hard times. You know, the tedious and the grueling and the dreaded part of our business. And we all have that. I mean, we all have things that we don't want to do in our business. Like I said, I've been in this for a long time, and I used to have a 9-to-5 job, and then would come home and do this. And, you know, I'm more focused now. I don't have my 9-to-5 anymore. And it wasn't that the 9-to-5 was really standing in my way, but when you take away that security, then all of a sudden you got to kind of hunker down, because your why is going to get, especially if you want to pay the bills and you give up that 9-to-5, your why gets pretty darn clear, you know, as to what's going to happen. You could lose your house. You could lose your car. So it's really important to discover your why, and because that's what's going to get you through all of those hard times and keep you going. So let me give you an example. I think this is so good. This is Darren's example, not mine, but it's so good. If I give you a 10-inch 30-foot plank and lay it on the ground and say, I'll give you $20 if you walk across that. Well, who's not going to do that? Easy $20, right? So there's your $20. But if we change it up a little bit, I mean, there's no loss. There's really nothing to lose there. You know, if you fall, you're on the ground already, right? So let's take that same plank, 10 inches, 30 foot long, and put it across the roof of 2 buildings, 200-foot tall buildings. So it becomes like a bridge across these 2 buildings. And there's nothing but air underneath. Now, what about that $20? How does it look now? Well, it doesn't look quite so desirable. You're not even sure it's possible, because, you know, I could die. Is it worth $20? No. But let's change it up again. Now let's say that your child is on the roof of the building on the other side, and the building is on fire. What do you do now? I don't even need the $20. I'm going, and I'm going immediately and without question, right? So $20 or not, I'm going to save my child, and I'm going across that bridge over 100 foot of empty space. So I hope that makes it clear. I wanted to keep this kind of short, but I hope that makes sense as to why your why is so much more important, your why power, than your willpower. Okay. So if you really want to get some other great tips to incorporate in your business, to help jumpstart your business, jumpstart your life, jumpstart your business, check out Darren's book. Again, The Compound Effect by Darren Hardy. It's fabulous, and you don't have to be in the network marketing business to get it and to enjoy it. But if you are, it's certainly a huge asset to your personal development library. So I hope y'all have a great day, and I'll see you on the next video. Take care.